Okay, so we're here today talking about logarithm and e, and this is going to be done by me. So I'm going to start off with the definition of e. Just like pi equals, well, not equals, but approximately equals to like 3.14, e is approximately equals to 2.718. And that's how we're going to look at it. Let's see. Definition of logs. Basically, that's just, an inverse of an exponential function. Here, log base b with y equals x. Only if b to the x power equals y. Most of the time, yeah. It doesn't have to equal y all the time because we can also do like the change of base, which I'm going to show you later. I'm going to have an example for you. This is e to the power of x minus 2 equals 19. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to plug in ln to cancel out the e. So we can just bring the x minus 2 down, so we can start solving. This is how it's going to look like. Just follow along and you'll be good. Ln of everything, just remember that. It's basically this right here. Cancels out, okay? Okay, and then this just starts canceling and canceling, so we're all good. And then this is what basically we have to deal with. And then of course, you bring the plus 2 on this side. And then we type into the calculator right here. This is what we will get. Always use the calculator. Have it in handy. Then it'll always work. Graphing calculator, see? This is how we solve. Moving on to a more in-depth problem. And this is gonna be simple. This is simple algebra, basically, and you guys will be perfectly fine if you guys just follow your steps of algebra and then your ln to cancel out. First thing we gotta do is, of course, bring the 50 over to my divider. And then we're left with 7e to the power of 0.835. Okay, so remember how we're supposed to take it all down? We're supposed to take it down by ln. Get the ln of everything. Oops, yep, ln. Now, ln of e, they cancel out. Simple. And then these, you could just bring it down so that we can start solving. And then by this, since the t is on this side, we're going to divide it. And take this whole thing right here, we're going to bring it over here. So I'm going to divide. Algebra, basically. It's just with ln in there, which you have to just use the calculator. And you type this right here into the calculator, you will get voila. So I'm going to read you the word problem. Well, actually, you can read it on your own because you see it already. And then this is the equation, basically, that we have to use, which is good because we need that equation to find the half-life of the bacteria that we're talking about right here. The equation. I'm going to just rewrite it so we can see. Okay. Now to find the half-life, we are going to plug 0 into t. Okay? 0 into t and we'll be good. That's how we find a half-life. I'm just going to demonstrate for you, and I'm going to write every step down so you could know what I'm talking about. 0. Okay? Now this, not anything multiplied by 0, we know it equals to 0. Okay. And then these are here. Of course, it's going to be 0. Then you have 30 of 30 15. Now, this is what you're going to use for the rest of your problem. We're going to set our problem, our original problem right here. So we're going to set this equal to 13. Instead of b, it's going to be 15. So 15 is going to equal to 30e. Now, I know this is taking a bit long, but we got this. Alright, so 15, back to our problem. We're supposed to find the half-life, remember that, so that's why we're setting it equal to 15. So of course we're going to divide by 30, right there. And this is going to be given a half. And I'm just going to use decimal, because that's just going to be easier to memorize, to put in your calculator. Yes, we're using a calculator. And now we're going to take the ln of everything. So we can bring this down and cancel out the e. We all know that by now. Okay. So we know these cancel out. Perfect. Now we have ln of 0.5 to ln 0.002211 t. Of course, t's on this side, so we're going to divide. Oops. Divide by ln. Oops. Parentheses. And use a calculator, and we'll get your answer. And our answer turns out to be 3,134.994. That was your answer. We went through this word problem. Supposedly it's supposed to be complex. Not really. You guys went through it, which is perfect. So, that is it. I hope you enjoy and learn a lot about logarithm and e. Well, later.